Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out something which is very unique indeed. This is for the crown. The best way that I can sort of describe it is, like, it's a city builder, but it has sort of, like, automation elements. It's got some colony sim elements. It's kind of Lemmingsy. Let's jump into things and see what we have got going on. The first thing that I should probably point out is that I did play through the tutorial of this game. Let's just jump into this level. I did play through the tutorial of the game. However, the tutorial doesn't so much as tell you what things do as it just gives you like a set of instructions, and eventually you emerge like at the end. There's not much tutorialization, so if I'm putting, you know, 2 and 2 together and occasionally making 5, please do forgive me, but there is not much to go on. Anyway, this is the world, right? This is the world. There's not too much going on here. We start with some, you know, some very basic sort of stuff. We've got some information up in the top left-hand corner, which is very important. We'll get to that in just a second, but principally, we start with a castle. Now, the objective of this game is to try and build a big castle, and we're going to be doing that over the course of this playthrough. We have our total cash up here. Our current cash is 191, and every time you see a little downward arrow above the king's head, that means that we're losing cash due to our expenses. This is our income, that's our expenses. In order to level up our castle, we're currently at level 1, we need to hit 250. So how do we do that? Well, let me show you. We hold down the right mouse button, and then we have to like scroll through these different buildings. Honestly, I don't particularly love the way that it's sort of set out. I'm going to adjust the volume ever so slightly because it is a little quiet for me, but that's fine. Anyway, we'll build a few houses. As you can see, our cash is going down. Currently, people are just sort of like running around, so we need to get some arrows to determine exactly where they're going to go, and we basically need to make sure that they are being directed into the castle. Now, each and every time that one of our workers arrives in the castle, we get 2 coins. So you can see that our income is pretty sustained at the moment. I don't know what the countdown is as to when the green huts spawn. You can see the little sort of spawn details in the bottom left-hand corner. The green hut spawns a brand new person every, what is that, like 5-10 seconds, something like that. So we have pretty consistent income, and honestly, so far, so good. We could probably go all the way up to 200 just like this if we wanted to. There's no sort of real reason, I guess, not to. But the point is that this is a very rudimentary way of making money, and we want to see if we can try and expand our castle in a way that allows us to make way more money than this. So, after we get past, I think it's income thresholds, we actually start to have brand new buildings. Now, these are brand new buildings that allow the different movement of people. This allows us to destroy stuff. This allows us to get new people. Green huts, you can actually see in the bottom left-hand corner what the requirements are. So the bottom left-hand corner is the requirements for the specific building, and then the bottom right is the output of the building. So you can see if we supply 2 workers to the field, then we are going to get 1 person out of here. Now, let's give this a shot. I maybe want to see if we can try and expand a little bit. Let's maybe go over here. Let's maybe do something like this. Reasons will become clear in just a second. Right, so we got ourselves a field. Let's see if we can try and get ourselves a house. I'm gonna do a house adjacent. I mean, it's not a great way of doing it because it can't really illustrate what's happening. But basically, this green hut is gonna spawn. This green hut is gonna spawn, and eventually, there we go. We are gonna see 2 workers being fulfilled, and then 1 worker is gonna get dispatched off. And I need to make sure that I direct them this way. Perfect. Okay, so you can see that there is kind of like and we should. 2, 2, 2, 5. Look at that. So we got 5. We got 5 coins by producing an additional farmer, which is really, really nice. So we actually got a free coin there. If you do the maths, because one worker worth 2, 2 plus 2, plus the added value of the field is a 5th, which is really quite nice, if I do indeed say so myself. We're really, really close to hitting that 250 threshold. Let's see what happens when we do hit it. Boom, we hit it. Fantastic. We get a few new bits and bobs added to our castle, which is very, very nice. However, very importantly, the running costs have also increased pretty tremendously. So honestly, we're going to probably be toggling up and down between, you know, different levels of castle. There we go. For a little while until we have a few more bits and bobs. Now, I mean, we have lots of stuff. We have lots and lots of stuff. I need to get more fields. Like, that's absolutely something that I would like to do. Honestly, I think I'm going to just do... I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to direct... We're going to direct a whole bunch of people into the fields, and that is going to go something like that. So that's looking pretty decent. You can see now exactly what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of people that get dispatched, a lot of people get sent up, and hopefully we should be able to make ourselves a little bit of cash, which is really, really nice. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty darn decent, if I do indeed say so myself. Right, there are some issues that we're going to need to contend with. There is a maximum walking distance for these farmers. Well, for every unit has a maximum walking distance. These farmers are not quite perspiring, but they will expire if they have to walk too far. So we need to be super careful about that. But honestly, this is looking pretty darn good. Now, what else have we got here? We've got a windmill. 2 workers and 3 farmers is going to give us a bag of flour by the looks of things. So honestly, I really like the idea of getting a... Let's put it here. Let's put it somewhere like here. Sure, it's 230. It's a pretty big investment. We're also going to need to make sure that we get some additional workers. Yep, because people are being turned away. Let's get that. And then sure, let's just hover over. What do we need? Yep, we should have everything that we need. The problem is the ratios. I don't think that we've got the ratios quite right, and clearly the timings are not going to be suitable. So we need to adjust that. Yeah, I wonder if the best thing to do is maybe get ourselves another mill right over here. As soon as we have 230, that is. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I can already foresee this is going to be a problem, but I think we can make it happen. Let's get a mill there. Let's get this repositioned, and let's get 2 additional houses. Here, and here. Right. So, hopefully we're going to have the ratio just right for all of the workers that we need. It looks like that is indeed going to be the case. There's obviously going to be a little bit of a production deficit over here, but we can fix that. Let's get, I don't know, you here, and you there, you there. Okay. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it will work. And in fact, let's get another one over here and another one over here. So, I mean, I'm obviously not optimizing as much as I possibly can, but this sort of like clustering seems to be something that we should be aiming for. Also, look at my income. My income is really, really nice. We haven't got past that threshold yet, but, you know, already you can start to see that, yeah, things are looking good. So, what have we got next? Looks like we've unlocked a brand new building. 2 bits of flour. 2 bits of flour plus 2 workers in a pretzel shop gives us presumably a pretzel man. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's put down a pretzel shop. We can't put down a pretzel shop because a pretzel shop is going to be $600. Okay, we can look to improve that over time. What else have we got? There's a lot of other sort of basic bits of infrastructure that we just haven't got down. This is a lumberjack. Okay, two workers gives us a lumberjack. Do we want to... I feel like maybe in the green zone we should get some lumberjacks. Let's see if we can try and plan for the fact that we are going to need... Get that over there. Let's get some workers. Sure, workers. Over there, all the way across here. Up here. Beautiful. And in there. Now, ooh, we've unlocked 2 brand new buildings. Now, I suspect that this is going to be a bit of a long journey. And this is going to give me perhaps an opportunity to chat about some additional mechanics. Let's have a look. No, you died. You died just inside the castle. It must be said, you died just inside the castle, but you did not too badly. Now, if I build these paths here, then that should, theoretically, increase the... I'm not going to be able to do it there, but I should be able to theoretically increase the walking speed of these individuals. So therefore, they shouldn't die before they get into the castle. Boom, we get 5. I don't know if you saw that, but there was 5 coins there, which is pretty nice. Also, we're selling flour for 23 bucks a piece. That is mega. That is really, really mega. Okay, bumping up to the next level of expenses. That's pretty substantial. We need to get to level 17, by the way. So we have like clearly got some way to go. But honestly, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is really, really cool. Let's go here. Sure. I mean, if we've got the infrastructure, I'm gonna try and cluster it in a way that it doesn't like completely suck. There we go. You should be able to get out of here. Dispatch this way. I hope. Yep. Brilliant. Okay, that's perfect. Now, what else have we got? We have got a sawmill. That requires 4 logs and 2 workers. Okay, well, if we get one more of these, and we do this, and we do this, and we do this, then we can get a sawmill quite convincingly right over here. 290 bucks. Let's do it. Let's also get 2 workers at either side. Yeah, I know, there's going to be a little bit of an issue for a while, but should only be momentary. There we go. And fantastic. Brilliant. And we get some brand new buildings as well. Beautiful. So that's planks that we've got coming into the castle. I have no idea what these do. This looks like elevated sort of sections. We'll deal with that in just a second. Sawmill, cool. Let's set up quarries, and let's also look at the market. Let's look at the market. I don't know how we're going to manage to do that, but it's going to be a little bit of a big bit of investment. Right. Do I want maybe... sure, let's get some quarrying going on over here. Why not? Right. Again, let's sort of try and follow that same sort of model where we get a single quarry over here. We need 4 workers into the quarry. Right. So that is definitely noteworthy. Okay. Okay, 4 workers into the quarry. How's that look? Looks pretty good to me. Quarry produces a singular stone. That stone has got to be worth something, right? What's the next level of the quarrying building? It's 3 workers and 3 bits of stone. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. Sure, we can adjust the walk route here. That's totally fine. How much is the stone worth? 10. I mean, that's to be expected. It's a decent sort of level up situation that we've got going on. Okay. Do I want additional stone mines? Yes, I do. There and there. And then let's get... I mean... what do I want to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I know it's going to be a bit of a pain to sort out, but that's fine. Nice. Okay. That should be everything set up. And that's going to be 3 quarries. So let's turn our attention to a stone mason, shall we? Okay, we got 450 bucks. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves the 2 workers required. Plumb them into the side of the house. Perfecto. And let's see what we yield. And let's see what brand new buildings we get as well. I like that. We got a pretty decent castle here. I mean, it's not too shabby at all. I like it. And actually, we can probably afford a pretzel now as well. A pretzel building. Ooh, brand new building. This is stone walkway. It's going to allow our people to walk further and further and further than ever before, which is very, very nice. Now, a green market. 4 workers, 1 stonemason, 1 planks, and 1 pretzel. Presumably that's going to give us, like, an omega amount of money. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's going to cost us 1,700 bucks just to get the darn thing down. So what the heck does this do? What the heck does this do? I think this is, like, stairs that we're going to be able to... Like, we're going to be able to elevate people up. Yeah, look at this. I mean, sure, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, but... It's kind of, yeah, it's noteworthy. It's noteworthy. We're still making cash. Let's get pretzel sorted, shall we? And then we can maybe think about doubling up on some of our other priorities. Did I need... Yeah, I need workers for this, don't I? Yep. 2 workers. That's fine. I like this. I like this. Usually I'm trying to build, like, pretty big, you know, spaced out stuff. And I'm trying to do that in this case, but I'm also trying to, like, cluster stuff and not waste too much space. So either way, this is looking... It's looking pretty promising. How much are we making for a pretzel? 60 bucks? I mean, that's... It's fine. It's fine. It was 23 for flat. It's a decent markup. It's a decent markup. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Right, what's going on here? Oh, I see. We need 3 workers. That's a problem. That is why my mathematics is not working. Okay, simple mistake, but amended now. So we should be good. We should have no other ratio related issues. And that should be very, very nice indeed. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, this is a problem. There are clearly some issues getting into the castle. If only the tutorial had told me about this. Do I need to utilize height? What do I need to do? It says, okay. Is it traders that are okay? Is that the... it's totally, it's the market. It's the markets. This is what we need to do. The problem is, I really don't have the cash to get the market down. We could use one of these. Let's see if we can adjust our arrows so that we have entry points in the other... Yeah, okay, that's it. So we have two gates here that can only be entered by traders. Honestly, completely fine with that. It is absolutely not obvious at all, but that's fine. Okay, so we're just going to direct everyone. There we go. Direct everyone in through the other 2 entrances now, which is fine. We're quite happy to do that. No issues there whatsoever. We're still going to make all of our cash, and that's what matters because that's going to get us towards the 1,700 mark, which is perfect. Okay, let's take this opportunity to clean up the tiles that we're not using. There we go. That's looking nice. Yeah, we're gonna need to level up. We're gonna need to level up everything. Pretzel was 600 bucks, wasn't it? Pretzel was a lot of money. Pretzel was a lot of money. I'm also thinking that we're probably going to have to readjust the sort of positioning of this in order to ensure that we have a little bit more space to make more flour mills here. Yeah, I'm going to take these... I'm going to take these all back a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Yep, let's get workers in here and in here. We're just going to need a little bit more space because I want to double. I want to double our pretzel production capacity. There we go. There we go. Brilliant. That's looking good. Let's get 1 pretzel machine right here. And the hut's right next to it. Okay. That's really, really good. And then, honestly, I think we're going to try and just make an entirely duplicate setup. Right over here. 230 bucks for that flour. That's okay. We'll sort that out soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's double this up. Very nice. And right over here, right over here, right over here, right over here. That's going to be... That's going to be 4. I need... it needs to be a ratio of 3, doesn't it? That's a bit of a problem. Didn't really anticipate that. Yeah, I've made a bit of a boo-boo, but that's actually completely fine, because all I need to do is destroy this here. Now, this is where the big brains are going to come in. Look at this. Look at this. This is the big brains. Right. I can go out there. I can go out there. That can go out there. And then should have the money to get another one of these in here. And so... I need 2 workers. I need 2 workers. Where am I going to get my 2 workers from? Let's get my 2 workers from... That can be directed in there. That can be directed in there. That can be directed in there. And you go up, you go up. Okay. So, I think that's going to at least partially... That's going to work 100%. That's going to fill this mill 100%. This mill is not going to be quite filled yet. But we'll get a few more farmers for that one, and then we'll be sorted. That's looking good. This is all looking great. We need... What did we need? We needed additional farmers and fields for this area and this area. Yeah, that should be fine. If I put a house in there, house in there, house in there, house in there, and then we just make sure that these guys are directed along this existing route, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That's going to be the ideal ratio for both of the mills here. That's great. Obviously, there is no flour set up yet, but that's because we're going to utilize pretzel mechanics. Perfect. Perfect. And then we need to make sure that there is... There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we have doubled our pretzel. We've doubled our pretzel capacity, and it's going to be perfect. That is going to be sublime. Really, really, really good. Okay, we're still not quite to that point where we have that market situation. Let's return over to this area. Return over to this area, because we could get some additional foresters. Let's go there. Okay. I think these guys are going to come out of here. Need to watch where they do come out, though. Just because it'll be noteworthy. This way. Okay, we'll put a sawmill right over there. Let's feed in all of the other sawmills. Let's go here. Here. How many do we need? We need 4. Okay, I think that'll be fine. And we'll feed them all in this way. Brilliant. And then we need 2 additional workers over here, which we can do just by adding 2 worker houses along this route. Happy days. Okay, that should be all of our required forester additional input sorted. That's very, very nice. Is there any other forestry related thing that we can get? No. I tell you what, though, I got some decent cash. I got some decent cheddar happening right now. That's looking really, really good. Very, very nice, in fact. I really want to get an addition. I want to get a market. But the problem is, where the heck do I put the market? I'm gonna have to direct everything towards the market, and it's gonna be like a big... It's gonna be like a big deal. Yeah, okay. Maybe let's pause on that for just a second. Because I would really like to get... an additional market. I need to get one more stonemason as well before I feel confident doing that. Okay, so there is like a maximum... So every single gate is going to require a trading person. So it needs to be... It needs to be a market. It needs to be a market at this stage. Let's get it right there. It's going to downgrade the, Oh, I tell you what, that's annoying. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Needs to go there. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We need to do this in such a way that it doesn't end up completely screwing us. It's going to be a little bit of a tight transition here. But I need 4 workers. I need 1... Okay. We're just going to have to direct everything. We're just going to try and direct everything in here. But before I do, let's see if we can try and prep the 4 workers that I'm going to need. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that over there. And 1, 2. Okay. Right. So that's going to be our 4 workers. Come over there. Keep coming over here. Right. That is everything. That is everything that we need. We're gonna make them all. We're wasting a lot of capacity though. That's a decent chunk of change though. Right, what do we need? What are we seeing like rebuffed here? We need 100%, we need another stonemason, and we need another stonemason quite quickly because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Right, stonemason over here. What do we need for the stonemason? We need 3 workers and we need 3 quarries. Let's set up the quarries first. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of spacing. We need 4 workers per. Let's go there, there. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. It's a little bit disorganized and discombobulated, but that's fine. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this needs 3 workers. Right. I have created what I think is a monster, but I actually think it's a monster that is beautiful in a sense, and it will probably work. Right. But the most important thing, have we fixed the ratio? Have we fixed the ratios here? Because if we have, I am happy. If we haven't, I am unhappy. That needs to go there. Yeah, so we haven't quite fixed the ratio yet, but we'll do that soon. Okay, yeah, that's an unfortunate situation where I think we've created... Yeah, this is, like, remarkably synced up. So I'm going to destroy the stonemason. Destroy the stonemason, let that happen a little bit. And then put it back down. Hopefully... And they won't be completely in sync. There we go. Nice. Okay. So they're not completely in sync now. We should be able to get all of the requirements. Really, really decent time. Do we need more markets? Is that what we need? Are we actually, like, crying out for additional markets? Because that could very well be the case. Holy cow, that's stressful. Right, a red house. What the heck does a red house do? I have absolutely no idea what a red house does. Let's throw that in there. It gives me a red worker. Is that going to give me new buildings? Oh my giddy ant. It gives me like 1 billion new buildings. Holy cow. Wow, like a lot of red versions of a lot of buildings. So yeah, we can now signpost specific... We can signpost specific things for specific workers. This is a flippin' complex setup. I think we just need more, like... I think we need more stuff. I think we need more people. Yeah, I think honestly, we are producing 50% 50% too much. 50% too much pretzel. And 50% too much of everything. Like, we just do not have the ability for this green market to crank out enough stuff. Which is kind of problematic because we are wasting it. Put that down there. I mean, is there a way to sort it? I mean, once everything is like on a single thoroughfare, there's not really much of an opportunity for us to sort it. You know what? Let's accept that there is going to be loss. I mean, it's a lot to lose, to be fair, but like it's fine. Right, what do we got red house wise? We've got a hunting hut. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. We need to use red traders. So what's the red market? Wow. Okay, so it's an entirely different production tree. I mean, that is like quite problematic in a good way, I would say. Let's maybe see if we can try and design for... Maybe see if we can try and design to actually get this sorted now. A hop field. Right, what does the hunting hut produce? Because we're going to get a new building. Yeah. Hunting area. Okay. Get another hunting hut. And we'll put that down here. We'll get 3 additional houses. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to create a monstrosity of a walkway all the way up to there. You go there, you go there. That's a hunting area. The hunting area gives us a butcher shop. Oh my god, we need a green trader, we need 2 red workers, and we need 2 hunting area people. That is flipping complex. Also, we've downgraded our operation again, which is a little bit less than ideal. But it shows how profitable this flipping green market is, that we're actually able to get all the cash that we need. I mean, there is no way to split things, is there? Yeah. Yeah, so this green signpost allows green people through, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, allows 1 green person through. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. That might be... It might be possible to do something with that. Let's put another market here. Let's put another market here. There's like every 2 people that come through. Sure, this actually might work quite well. Yeah, I mean, very, very tacitly maybe. Let's get more workers. Let's get more workers. More workers. We can afford to, like, throw a few extra workers into the mix here. Okay. And then, yeah, that needs to go back to being this. There we go. And then we need somebody to do planks. So we'll throw that up there. And then this across here. Actually, you know what? This might actually work. I might have created something that looks completely horrific, but it might actually work. I simply don't believe it. I actually simply don't believe it. We're kind of maintaining 2 markets at a time. That is somewhat remarkable, you know? That is actually somewhat remarkable. If we actually, you know, were sensible about how we were operating, if we were sensible about how we were doing the workers, instead of them coming from the same source, I don't like this signpost as a way to control the workers. It clearly does not work. That's actually it's pretty genius, to be honest. There's a lot that you can do with this game. There's a load that you can do with this game. It's like really, really powerful in a super interesting way. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, because then I will... That's not to be in there. Whoops. Yeah, we just need to make sure that we don't interrupt the flow of anyone. But that, I tell you what, that will actually work. That will give us 2 consistent... That will give us 2 consistent routes. Well, near enough anyway. It's not perfect, but it's... I mean, it does demonstrate how things work, which is really, really nice. I mean, forget this red person over here who's just, you know, who's just a chump as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we are making an absolute killing from these traders. This is fantastic. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. Wow. And we're still making money. Wow. We're actually going to wrap up there, ladies and gents. We have not even begun. We have not even begun to explore the red tech tree. I do believe, by the way, there are 4 different colored tech trees. We have created something that is pretty darn complex already, which I like a lot. Our castle has barely expanded, though, and I know for a fact that the castle can get a heck of a lot bigger. Check this one out if you're interested in... This is so unique. This is so unique. I have no words, really, to describe how impressed I am with this game. Even over the course of this little playthrough. I mean, I played through the tutorial. Not a great tutorial, I must say. But this is cool. This is really, really, really cool. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. This is... My opinion has been improved dramatically over the course of even just this short playthrough. And I feel like we've created something which is actually pretty simple in the grand scheme of things. For the crown, you can check it out, linked down in the description below. It's a nice little game. It's a nice little game. It's got a lot of heart. It's got a lot of soul. And it's probably going to keep you wondering, you know, could you just change something here or something there? Make things a little bit more efficient? Wow. It's good. It's good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. Check out the Patreon linked down below if you want to help make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.